What's up, guys? It's Justin. I hope you're doing well, and today we are setting out to do something that we have never done before. We are going to try to make $300 in one day. Now, yes, I know you're saying, Justin, your record right now is in like the low 200s. That's a pretty big jump to go from like 220 to 300, and you're right. But today I'm going out literally all day. It is not even 7 o'clock in the morning, which means I'm going to go from like 6:45 until probably 10 or 11 at night, which should give me plenty of time if I can keep like a $20 an hour pace to hit that $300 mark. So go ahead right now, give the video a like, because either I did it and you should like this video for my success, or I didn't and I need a like out of sympathy. But either way, the only thing we can do is go and find out. It should be a really successful day, so let's go make some money. Okay, well, the morning has taken a very unexpected turn of events, because I was driving down the road, going to my spot to DoorDash, thinking that that was what I was doing this morning, but instead I met this guy, this absolute monster. I don't know if you can tell, this guy's gotta be like 120 plus pounds. And he was just walking down the side of the road, walking into the street, and I saw him and I knew that I had to pull over and grab him. And I got out of the car to see if maybe I could get him to come over to me, but I didn't have to do anything, because the second I pulled the car over, he came charging back down the road straight at me. And I'm not gonna lie, he made me a little bit nervous, but he is incredibly friendly. I tried to put him in my trunk, and he was not having that at all. He ran back around to the side door, so he's riding in the back seat right now, and we are taking him. I just got to the animal hospital to see if he has a microchip in him, to see if maybe we can find his owner, because obviously I want to get this guy back to where he belongs. He was incredibly scared. You could tell he was very nervous. He's definitely was not where he was supposed to be, because he clearly did not understand that cars would do a lot of damage to him. So glad that I grabbed him when I did. I've called him Lenny. I don't know why. He just seems like a Lenny. He's a good old boy. And we're going to see if maybe we can get him back to his rightful place. So kind of derailing the mission for the morning, but that's okay. I think that this is probably time well spent trying to make sure that this dog gets home safely. So we're going to go in. We're going to go test him out and see what happens. Right, bud? I like him.
Hi, buddy. Oh, hi. Hi, yeah.
Oh, I know, buddy. I know. All right, well, good news, bad news situation. The good news is that he had a microchip in him, so I was pretty confident that we're going to be able to find his owners, but I called the only phone number associated to the microchip, and it's been disconnected. So that's the bad news. It also came with an address, so I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to drive over to this address. It's pretty far away, so you may have wandered quite a bit. But I'm just going to drive over there and see if maybe the person that lives at that address is still the person that owns this dog. And fun fact, his name is not Lenny. It is Oso. So this is our friend Oso, and we're going to get Oso rescued today one way or the other. We're going to get Oso home, whether that's to his owner or to a shelter that's going to take care of him, or somewhere we're gonna make sure he's taken care of. Okay, well, we are presented with a unique challenge because Oso's home appears to be behind this gate. So what do? I mean, there's a code over here, but I don't know the code. Do you know the code, bud? So should I just stand here and yell until the owners, I mean, this is just one of those things where I love you, buddy, but nothing's going right for us right now. So I guess I'll try to figure out a way to get you up there. I don't even know if these are actually the people that own him, or if this is just the people that live here and the address is outdated. Like I said, the chip had not been updated in years. So this is tough, but he's having the time of his life right now, just looking out the window. So no reason to rush, I suppose. I had bigger plans for today, but this seems more important. So I hope you're enjoying the video up to this point. I know it's not your regularly scheduled content, but regardless, we're having a blast out here. Well, the saga continues. I just talked to one of the neighbors because I couldn't obviously get in, so I went to one of the neighbors. It turns out that the owner doesn't actually live there anymore. So the neighbor did have the phone number for the guy that the chip was registered to, and I just called him, and he said that he hasn't seen this dog in 2 years. And he definitely looks like he's at least been eaten and probably groomed in the last 2 years, so we're gonna go try to find him. All right, well, there is a happy ending after all. I'm sure you're gonna notice behind me that there is not a big fluffy bear in my back seat. Man, that dog was enormous and he did not know personal space whatsoever. I'm sure you saw him trying to climb up here. But yes, we have dropped the dog off. Thank goodness. The owner, I was a little bit wary when he told me he hadn't seen the dog in 2 years because he didn't sound like super elated. But when I got there, man, he was excited. And I did everything I could to track that guy down. And I was starting to wonder if it was going to pay off, and it did big time because he told me that not only was he so excited to see the dog, but that his kids were going to be so excited to see the dog. So I know for certain that it was most definitely worth it. Another fun little tidbit is that when I rolled up to the house, the first thing the guy said was, "Que pasa, Oso?" So yeah, Oso definitely did not speak my language or understand the things that I was saying. So the guy offered me money, was really friendly. Of course, he was super grateful, very friendly to me. I declined. I really didn't feel like it was my place. He asked how much I had spent on the dog, and I told him nothing. It actually cost me nothing to go check his microchip or anything like that. What it did cost me was my day, because I have spent multiple hours trying to get this figured out, and the dog peed in the back of my seat, so I now have to go back home and clean that out, which means that my day is kind of a wash. And it's pretty funny because I'm pretty sure I started this video by saying that I was going to try to go out and make $300, and all I ended up with was some pee in my seat and a whole lot of gas gone. But you know what? Some days it's not about how much money you make, it's about the things that you do throughout your day, and I feel really good about this one. So you can go ahead and roast me for making $0 today, but I will take it all day long because I was able to reunite our big fluffy friend with his family. So overall, I would call today a huge success, and I hope you feel the same. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like. And if you want to see some side hustle content, because today certainly wasn't any, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.